Where do ideas come from? We already know that attention and that memory are not attributes of the brain. The brain acts more like an anchor that filters and accesses things like memory. In biology and certain aspects of psychology and psychiatry, we can think of ideas more in terms of goals. And where do goals come from? Well, in the nested minds concept, the goal comes from a higher place, a broader mind, a larger mind. And then there are smaller minds hierarchically nested within the larger mind. And so there is one ultimate goal, one ultimate idea. And then as things fraction off, forming into smaller stages of hierarchies, of environments, the goal has to slightly change. The idea has to morph and change and pertain to the environment where the agent is to act out the goal or the idea. So ideas come from further out, beyond our immediate capacity to understand, and through a hierarchical feedback, they get interpreted slowly over time to fit to the environment. And so in this level of mind here, in this reality, this presents a problem when trying to access a goal or an idea from further out. Because here we are surrounded by interference patterns, interference energies. The life of an individual at this scale is in relationships with many other lives at this scale. And then societal constructs and expectations for our version of survival. So ideas come from what some people will call a higher mind, or maybe a soul or an oversoul. I call this a larger mind from the mental layer behind physics, beyond physics, and comes through hierarchies of other minds that are responsible for the behavior within their own environments, just as we are within our environment. And then these ideas, they get filtered through our belief systems and our sensory input systems. And then we act upon a blend of our beliefs, environmental factors, and the goals we are being given, that we take in terms of intuition. Those gut feelings, those epiphanies, the spontaneous idea to change something or do something, those ideas that come to us in particular states where we are very calm, relaxed, and the anxiety is at an all-time low, and we can allow for higher energetic thoughts to come through. Thanks for listening.